Stop. Just stop for a moment. Pause everything. Take a deep breath. I know the world feels heavier right now. I'm not going to pretend it doesn't. I'm not going to tell you everything's fine when you can feel that it's not. The news is overwhelming. The future feels uncertain. And every time you open your phone, there's another reason to feel anxious about what's coming. And maybe you've been thinking, how do I live my life when the world is falling apart? How do I focus on my goals when everything feels so fragile? How do I not spiral when I have no control over any of this? I get it. I feel it too. But here's what I've learned: you can't control what's happening out there. You can only control how you show up in here. Let me be clear about something. I'm not telling you to ignore what's happening. I'm not telling you to bury your head in the sand and pretend the world isn't changing. Awareness matters. Staying informed matters. Caring about what's happening matters. But there's a difference between being aware and being consumed. There's a difference between staying informed and drowning in doom scrolling. There's a difference between caring and letting fear dictate every single decision you make. Because here's what happens when you let the chaos control you: you stop living your life. You stop pursuing your goals because what's the point? You stop building your future because everything could collapse anyway. You stop showing up for yourself because the weight of the world feels too heavy to carry. And I understand that impulse. I really do. But giving up your agency, giving up your ability to move, to create, to build, to grow, that doesn't help anyone. Least of all, you. Here's the truth that's hard to accept but necessary to hear. Your life is still happening right now, today. The world might be chaotic, the future might be uncertain, the news might be terrifying. But you still woke up this morning. You still have today. You still have choices to make. And you can choose to let the chaos paralyze you, or you can choose to keep moving anyway. Not because you're naive, not because you don't care, not because you're pretending everything's okay, but because you refuse to let fear steal the life you're living right now. Showing up for yourself, choosing to stay grounded, to keep building, to not let panic dictate your every move. That's not escapism. That's survival. That's resistance. That's power. Because the moment you stop living your life, the chaos wins. The fear wins. The uncertainty wins. And I refuse to let that happen. And I hope you do too. So here's what I need you to do. First, limit your exposure to the noise. You don't need to check the news every hour. You don't need to read every think piece. You don't need to absorb every worst case scenario people are throwing around. Stay informed, but set boundaries. Your mental health matters more than staying up to date on every single development. Second, focus on what you can control. You can't control geopolitics. You can't control world events. You can't control what other people do or don't do. But you can control how you spend your time today. You can control whether you move toward your goals or away from them. You can control whether you show up for yourself or let fear win. Third, keep building anyway, even when it feels pointless, even when the future feels uncertain, even when you're scared. Keep building your life. Keep pursuing your goals. Keep showing up for the person you're becoming. Because here's the truth: the world has always been uncertain. It's always been chaotic. It's always been scary. And people have always had to choose: do I let that stop me, or do I keep going anyway? choose to keep going. I started this channel because I believe in something simple, that we can navigate hard things without losing ourselves, that we can stay grounded when the world feels chaotic, that we can keep moving forward even when the path isn't clear. And if that resonates with you, if you need a voice that isn't feeding the panic, that isn't selling you fear, that's just trying to help you stay functional and whole, I'm here for you. I'm not going to promise you that everything will be okay. I don't know that. Neither of us do. But I can promise you this: I'll keep showing up every day. I'll keep creating content that helps you stay grounded. I'll keep reminding you that your life still matters, even when the world feels like it's falling apart. And if you want that, if you need that, join me on this journey. Subscribe, come back. Let's navigate this together. Not because I have all the answers, I don't, but because we're figuring this out at the same time. The world is heavy right now. I won't lie to you about that, but you're still here, and that means something. Don't let the chaos steal your life. Don't let fear dictate your choices. Don't let uncertainty stop you from building the future you want. Keep showing up. Keep moving forward. Keep choosing yourself. You're not alone in this, and your life still matters. Let's keep going.